Are you thinking about going into self-employment and working for yourself as a solopreneur? And are you being held back with fear of not knowing exactly what to expect, where to start from, especially when it comes to the finances and taxes? My name is Goodness Abara, and last year I made the decision to go into full-time self-employment as a virtual bookkeeper. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 steps you need to take in order to actualize your dream of turning your desires, your passion, into a profitable business. Before we delve into these 5 steps in detail, I want to quickly touch on the need for pre-planning. And why is pre-planning important? It's super important for you to plan ahead, because entrepreneurship involves a lot of hard work. It is your responsibility as a solopreneur to generate income that is sufficient enough to replace your salary and even go beyond that. You also have the responsibility to take care of your taxes, save for your retirement, as well as invest into the growth of your business. So a little pre-planning is important. Before you go and launch your business, take some time to network with people in your industry of interest. Where are they meeting and where are they gathering? What kind of products and services is moving in this industry? Where do you have high demand for products and services? And what kind of problems are the players in this industry looking to solve? Take time to attend live events and participate in Facebook groups, LinkedIn, to know what people are asking for and what products are currently moving in your industry. Having some knowledge of these will help you to plan out your business better and to launch a profitable business. Now let's take a look at 5 practical steps you need to take in order to start your business as a self-employed. Step number 1, choose a niche. You may have heard it said that the money is in the niche. A niche is a specific and specialized segment of the larger market that you want to bring your product or service to. Let's say, for instance, you are interested in career coaching. Now you have to choose a niche. Is your niche going to be expats newly arriving the Netherlands? Or will your niche be stay-at-home moms who want to re-enter the employment market? Your niche could also be for fresh graduates seeking to get their first job experience. It could also be for experienced executives looking for the next move in their career. So it's important for you to identify the niche of your business. In order to choose a good niche for yourself, there are certain things you need to do. First, take stock of your skill set, your background knowledge, your experience, your interest and passion. What are you interested in doing? What activities and industry lights you up? What kind of services or product are you interested in bringing to the world that brings you fulfillment? Beyond your interest and your passion is to identify a market where there is demand. By demand, I mean a market where the audience have the money to pay for services. Such a market is also a market that has problems that the participants are eagerly looking for solution and they are willing to pay to have the solution. Identify your target audience. Where are they currently spending money? What need is not yet met by their current provider? What is important to this person? And how can your product or service make a difference in his or her life? You have to avoid going too specific or going too broad. If you are too specific, then your target audience might be too little to generate you enough income. And if you go too wide and broad, then you'll be talking to too many people and at the same time not talking to anyone. So it's important to create a balance between being specific about your target audience and being large enough to generate sufficient interest in what you do in order to generate income. Step number 2 is to draw a business plan. A business plan does not have to be bogus or too cumbersome. However, it is important that you jot down your plans for this business. In your business plan, you need to answer some questions such as, what product or service do I want to bring to the market? Who is your ideal customer? At what price will you be introducing your product or service? How do you plan to attract customer to your product or service? What is your marketing plan? How much would you require for this business? And how are you going to source the finances during the phase of planning and the startup? Are you going to seek financing from bank? Are you going to save up some money that will last you for a year? Or are you going to ask for help from friends and acquaintances? By writing all of this out, it allows you to think through the entire process and also gives you something to work with, and it provides you the flexibility to change and pivot as you go along your entrepreneurial journey. Step number 3. Now that you have put down your business plan, it is time to register your business. Here in the Netherlands, registering a business is super easy and it does not cost a lot of money. All you need is to decide a business name and choose a legal form. By a legal form, we have 3 popular legal forms you can choose from. You can register your business as a sole proprietorship, Enmanza, a partnership, which is VOF, or a limited liability company, BV. Of course, there are other forms like non-profit organization, but for the purpose of this video, we are limiting it to these 3 options. By going for sole proprietorship, which is the legal form I recommend for most people starting out, you act as the sole owner of your business. You are the sole decision maker. That also means that the entire profit of the business is for you. You get to enjoy certain tax benefits for being self-employed, such as starters deduction and SME profit exemption. On the other hand, you have the responsibility for the success or failure of the business. With sole proprietorship, you can also change your business form in the future when your business grows to a certain level. To start a business as a partnership form of business, this means you'll be going into business with other partner or partners. It means that you are jointly liable for the debts of the business. If anything goes wrong with the business, each of the partners are 100% liable. It doesn't matter if you are the one that caused the problem or not. The good part of it is that you can pool your resources together to run a profitable business. For a partnership business, it is important to draw up a partnership agreement that will guide the performance of your business as partners. Under this legal form, you also get to enjoy tax benefits just like those under the sole proprietorship legal form. The third legal structure is the limited liability. The advantages of a BV is that you are not privately liable for the debts of your business. That means the business is a separate legal entity and you, the business owner, is a separate legal entity. You also get to enjoy lower company income tax rate, and you are able to distribute the profits of the business as dividends. On the other hand, some of the disadvantages of going out for a BV is that you need to incur incorporation costs. You need to visit the notary office to draw up the incorporation agreements. You don't need to have any huge capital to start a BV. However, there are administrative requirements that makes it more expensive. You also become an employee under the BEVE, and that means you do not have 100% access to the funds of the business. There are strict rules regarding the amount of salary you have to pay yourself as a director, and there are also strict rules regarding how much you can distribute as dividends. When you have a BV, you need to submit annual returns to the Chamber of Commerce. This is one of the legal requirements, but this is not a requirement for sole proprietorship or the partnership. And lastly, under BEVE, you do not enjoy the tax benefits that the sole proprietorship and partnership enjoy. Hence, your tax benefits are limited under the BEVE. Generally, it is recommended that you start out with sole proprietorship or partnership and let your business grow and start making consistent, regular profit. When your profit is approaching 100,000 and above on a consistent basis, then you know you are ready to move to the next level of incorporating a BV. Once you have decided on your legal form and chosen a business name, it is now time for you to book appointment and visit the nearest Chamber of Commerce for registration. Step number 4, separate your finances. Having your financial house in order is critical to the success or failure of your business. In order to achieve success, you need to run your business as a business owner, where you keep the activities of the business separate from your day-to-day private activities. Often I do get the question whether it is compulsory to open a business bank account. Now, the answer is no, it is not compulsory. However, it is the recommended thing to do, that from the beginning of your business, you have a separate bank account for your business and you keep your private activities separate from your business account, so that from your business account, you can transfer money to your personal account to pay yourself. From your personal account, you can spend money for your private purposes and spend money for business purposes only from your business account. With a separate business account, it makes it easy to track your income, your expenses, plan your cash flow properly, and also track the progress of your business. A business account also gives your business a professional look. It makes it look professional to send out invoices in your business name and get paid in your business name. When you have a business account, you can also create sub-accounts under that business account where you can save money for different purposes. With these sub-accounts, you can plan your cash flow much better. So the moment your customer pays you, you can put money aside for VAT, put money aside for your income tax, put money aside for your own salary, and put money aside for reinvestment in the business. This way, you can manage your cash flow much better. The 5th step is to get your bookkeeping right. When you open a business in the Netherlands, it is a legal requirement, but beyond the legal requirement, accurate bookkeeping is essential for the financial health of your business. The mistake many starting entrepreneurs make is to ignore bookkeeping, either because they find it boring or they find it too difficult. But when you do this, you are only creating problems that will compound in the future. So make bookkeeping administration an important part of your startup strategy. You can choose to do your bookkeeping yourself or outsource it to a bookkeeper. In some cases, you can do a combination of both. Choosing to do your bookkeeping yourself, you can save money in the short term, and it allows you to understand your business transactions in detail. In order to do this properly, you need some basic accounting knowledge. I have an online course, Bookkeeping and Tax Essentials, for those who are just starting out their business. If that is something that is of interest to you, you can check it out in the description of this video. When doing your bookkeeping yourself, you also need to pay attention to making mistakes that might cost you in the long run. So if you choose to do your bookkeeping yourself, please put in the effort to gather the knowledge and guidance you need so you do the right thing and do not create problems for your business in the long run. Also, you need to subscribe to an online accounting software. Now, some people may choose to keep their records in Excel, in a spreadsheet, or even on paper. But I highly do recommend subscribing to an online accounting software. This way you have access to your records on the go. And should you choose to hire a bookkeeper in the future, you can easily give your bookkeeper access to the accounting software to review your records. And with an accounting software, it is easy for you to generate financial reports that is required for your tax returns. It also gives you a quick overview of your business activities in a summarized report format. The other alternative to doing your bookkeeping yourself is to outsource to a bookkeeper. But outsourcing to a bookkeeper comes at a cost. It's up to you to review your processes. Would you rather spend time trying to figure out bookkeeping processes yourself, or would you rather spend that time implementing strategies for the growth of your business and allow a professional bookkeeper to handle your book? Whatever you choose, it is up to you. Just ensure that you are maintaining accurate record keeping for your business. You can also choose to combine both, where you do most of the day-to-day bookkeeping tasks, and on a quarterly basis, you invite a bookkeeper to review what you have done, give advice, or make corrections for you, and then you pay lesser fee than if the bookkeeper was to handle everything for you. These 5 steps will help you turn your passion into a profitable venture. Check the description of this video. You will find free resources to help you build the right financial foundation for a successful business. And I will see you in the next video.